was tapping into the energy. Spirit was saying that you're not in too deep, and that if you truly desire to get out of something, that there is always a way out for you, especially if this is something that is not making you feel good, that is not fueling your spirit, and is draining your life force energy. Spirit is always going to make sure that there is a back door, a window, something is always going to be open. And I keep hearing no stone left unturned. Like, continue seeking, continue searching. There's something more for you through all of this. And I also kept hearing, don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is going to be all right. All right. Spirit is letting you know that they got your back, and that this is not happening for no reason, that there is something for you to gain from this experience, from this person, from this situation, and that it is time for you to open your eyes and to seek more from the situation or from this person. If they're not giving you what you need, what you desire, what you deserve, then maybe that's your sign that it's time for you to fucking remove yourself. Sorry for being abrasive, but yeah, we got the Sun in reverse, we got the Four of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Cups in reverse, and the Three of Cups. The Sun being in reverse is telling me that you feel stuck, that you feel trapped. Some of you guys may feel like you've invested, and we got the Lovers on the bottom. Like, you may have invested too much time, too much energy into the situation, maybe too many resources, whatever the situation is. It's like, say for instance, you've been in a relationship. You've invested 10 years into this person, and now you feel like you're just in too deep, like there's no walking away. You guys have too much history. Maybe you got kids and you have a house together. Maybe you're married, like you're tied to this person legally, and you just feel like there's no way out for you. Like, I have to just ride this shit out. But Spirit is like, no, that is a limiting mindset that you are putting yourself into out of fear, out of doubt, out of insecurity, feeling like there's not more out there for you, that there's not better for you. And Spirit says there is, if you open your eyes and see what they have to offer you. Not this person, not this situation, but the universe has to offer you. You're a limitless, multi-dimensional being. And for you to limit yourself and put yourself in a box, or base your freedom and your opportunity off of another person or circumstances or whatever, is what is keeping you feeling stuck. For a lot of you guys, you're battling with depression, anxiety, maybe even having some PTSD being triggered. This is because you keep putting yourself in a situation or in a cycle that you keep trying to close. It's like you got one foot in and one foot out. Spirit's like, you need to make a choice. Whether you want to choose true happiness, love, freedom, success, or do you want to continue to feel drained, defeated, beat down? Like, the choice is really up to you, and you need to listen to your heart on this one. But there is more out here for you. And this Three of Cups says that you have a lot of support behind you with whatever decision that you choose to make. You are supported by Spirit and by your ancestors and your guides, but they really just want to see you happy, and they know that you're capable of more. And I think right now you're just not aligned with your truest self. And I feel like that's what's keeping you feeling sad. Because I do feel heavy, like, sadness here. This Knight of Cups is making me feel like you guys are kind of suppressing your own needs or self-sacrificing to keep the peace or to please somebody else. And this is making you feel very defeated. Yeah, Two of Wands underneath that. You guys have a big decision to make, and Spirit wants you to really, like, trust yourself on this and stop thinking about other people for once and start thinking about yourself. Some of you guys are worried about what's going to happen to your stability, what's going to happen to your family, what's going to happen to so many different things that are outside of your control, when in reality you need to start thinking about what is going to make you happy. And sometimes when we make hard decisions, we're sad about it, but it leads us toward true happiness. Whereas if we choose to stay with something out of fear or out of people pleasing, we tend to choose despair, heartbreak. We make ourselves desperate to be accepted and understood, and this is what keeps us in a cycle of feeling undeserving, unworthy. And Spirit wants you to really tap into your strength and pull through, make that courageous leap of faith and trust that where you're heading is one that is aligned with your soul, with your spirit, and anything that is not must go. And sometimes that means letting go of things that we would rather not, because we care about them, because we love them, because we have history with them, because we cherish the way things used to be, whatever. Like, you can continue to focus on somebody else's or a situation's true potential, or you can focus on your own, because not everybody's ready to live up to their potential. And you need to stop expecting you out of other people, because that is, quite frankly, just not how life is. Just as you got free will, so does everybody else. And just because you see something in somebody does not mean that this is going to pan out to be that. Not everybody is in the same spiritually evolved mindset that you are in. I think I want to pull you a little affirmation card to close this reading out and kind of send you off on some good vibes. I know this was a little bit of a heavier reading. For some of you, this is pertaining to a relationship and a person. Others of you, this could be a job. This could be a lifestyle, your friendships, whatever. Whatever this seems to be pertaining to is going to be different for everybody. This is a collective reading, but just apply this where you see fit. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this might be a hard pill to swallow, and some of you guys might be in denial when you hear these messages, like, this is not pertaining to me and my situation, but you feel it deep down in your soul that it is time for you to go. It is time for you to let go. It is time for you to surrender. And the more you continue to hold on and try to control the outcome of this situation, the more resistance you're going to build toward being able to feel true love and happiness. Because this all comes from within you. And when you're not feeling it within yourself, you're not going to feel it from other people either. Can we get an affirmation for the collective, please? And that song just keeps coming through. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is going to be all right. Even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment, even if everything feels like it's falling apart or spiraling, Spirit says everything's going to be all right. Like, stop trying to stress and control the situation, because it's just keeping you from being able to be present in the current moment and to focus on what's right in front of you. You're focusing on everything else but yourself right now. Spirit says it's time to come back to you. We have attract. Be the very thing, the very essence, the very core of what it is your heart desires. Be this, my love, and watch it come so effortlessly to you. Yeah, y'all are trying to do too much. You need to just get into your energy of receptivity, femininity, and just kind of go with the flow. We got feel. The range of our emotions is meant to be experienced fully, beautifully, and wholly. Yet we are taught to suppress the less pretty emotions for fear that they keep at bay the more desirable ones, the ones that are more pleasant to feel. But to numb one end of the spectrum is to numb the full breadth of our human experience. Allow yourself to feel it all, depth in the sorrow, heat in the anger, stuck in the impatience, radiance in the joy, lusciousness in the pleasure. And if it is any comfort, you can always remember to turn the dial up on some is to turn the dial up on all. So this is a message to be present in how you're feeling, that you're valid in your feelings and in your experiences, and Spirit is just encouraging you to feel the depth of it so you can open up the door to the more desirable feelings that you're seeking. This is all I have for you guys. I hope this resonates, and I hope it brings you a lot of love, healing, and clarity. I'm sending you guys lots of love on your journey. Take care.